The 2014 Lexus GS 350F Sport driven. The Lexus GS sedan has been around for quite a while, seeing its first US sales in 1993. Built to compete against the likes of BMW's 5 Series, the GS is segmented between Lexus popular as sedan and the high-rolling LS premium sedan. Now in its 4th generation, the front-engine, rear-drive sedan is better looking and sportier than ever before. But how does it compete? I recently spent a week getting to know a Nebula Gray GS 350F Sport around my familiar stomping ground of Central Florida. A short-ish road trip provided an even greater range of roads and conditions in which to put the GS through its paces. Make no bones about it, this is no boy racer track car, but it's no luxo party barge either. Like all GS 350 sedans, my tester came powered by the ubiquitous 3.5-liter V6, that in this case, makes 306 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. New for 2014 is an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. The F-Sport package adds extra adornments that liven up the GS appearance, larger wheels and tires, performance-oriented shocks, and larger brakes. The interior was loaded down with nearly every desirable techno functionality that makes driving more convenient. A massive 12.3-inch infotainment screen lives deep in the center dashboard, complete with Lexus Inform software, satellite radio, heated and cooled front seats, and leather everything. So jump on down for the full rundown of the 2014 Lexus GS 350F Sport, including video and photos. Top speed garage. Exterior. The massive lower front fascia includes ductwork for cooling the 14-inch, vented rotors that hide behind the 19-inch alloy wheels. Fitted with the F-Sport package, the GS 350 looks the part of an aggressive sports sedan. The spindle grille, large wheels, and chrome accents make this Lexus come across like a grown-up with a wild side. The Darth Vader grille theme is carried rearward via the more aggressive rocker panels to the swooping lower fascia that surrounds the chrome-tipped exhaust pipes. Functionality isn't lost in the design either. The massive lower front fascia includes ductwork for cooling the 14-inch, vented rotors that hide behind the 19-inch alloy wheels. The bi-xenon headlights and LED daytime running lights are instantly recognizable at night and generously light the way when the sun goes down. A large moonroof helps add to the airiness of the cabin, along with the tall side windows. The tall, yet slanted, windshield provides plenty of visibility and the thin A-pillars don't distract from the experience. Interior. Rear legroom is ample but not quite limo-like. Things inside the GS 350 are typical Lexus. Perforated leather covers the seats and gear shifter, while traditional leather is found along the dashboard, center console, and door panels. Fit and finish are top-notch, though some of the plastics feel a bit low budget. The cabin's overall feel is luxurious without being overstated. Room for front passengers is more than ample. The driver is treated to a 16-way power seat with all the standard adjustments, plus a width adjustment for the side bolsters. Like the Lexus's 350F Sport I previously tested, I took issue with the door panel armrest that's not extended far enough outward to hold my elbow. The issue mostly got annoying after several hours of driving, but it was still a problem on shorter trips. Rear passengers are treated to plenty of room as well. Rear legroom is ample but not quite limo-like. The folding center armrest provides extra cup holders plus a comfy place to lean on. Headroom shouldn't be a problem even for those over 6 feet. The Inform Infotainment System works well at showing information without being overloading. I prefer the split-screen view with the map and audio visible together. Voice commands work well at recognizing my inputs, like adding a destination or voice dialing a contact. Powertrain. Slip the transmission into manual mode induces flappy paddle gearbox fun. Like its 350 little brother, the GS 350 comes powered with the 3.5-liter V6 backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission. The V6 pumps out a respectable 306 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque while sending power to the rear wheels, just as the auto gods intended. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in a decently quick 5.7 seconds on its way to a top speed of more than 130 miles per hour. Adding to the fun are paddle shifters mounted to the steering wheel. Slip the transmission into manual mode induces flappy paddle gearbox fun. The GS 350F Sport also includes the variable drive mode selection knob, which gives the choice of Eco, Normal, Sport and Sport Plus settings. As one would suspect, Normal works best for daily driving with shifts happening smoothly and throttle tip-in managed appropriately. Eco mode softens the car further for greater fuel economy. Twisty roads beg for Sport mode where the steering tighten up, the throttle is more edgy, and the transmission stays in a lower gear. Sport Plus adds an exponent to the quantity of fun. Turn the traction control off and the tail will happily move sideways through a corner. The GS feels remarkably balanced. When not hammering down a backcountry road, the GS smooths out and becomes a wonderful highway cruiser. Its 8-speed auto makes good use of the V6's low-end torque, keeping the revs low and extraneous noise down. Fuel consumption at a moderate highway pace averages 29 mpg. Around town, expect to see a less exciting 19 mpg, with a combined average of 23 mpg. Driving impressions. Curves are handled with ease as the larger 19-inch wheels and 235/40 front and 265/35 rear summer tires hold the road well. Overall, the GS 350F Sport seems to combine the best of the luxury and sporting world together in a single sedan. The GS is large enough not to feel small yet small enough not to feel oversized. Once behind the wheel, the sedan shrinks, making it drive smaller than it is. Blind spot monitoring and large windows help keep track of neighboring traffic, so changing lanes is never a nervous task. Curves are handled with ease as the larger 19-inch wheels and 235/40 front and 265/35 rear summer tires hold the road well. Sport mode increases the steering's feel when loaded up in a corner and makes on-center feel a tad twitchy compared to the smooth-riding normal mode. Make no mistake about it, this Lexus is no M5 or AMG fighter. Its 306 horsepower V6 moves the car just fine, but won't lay down lap times like the Germans. Perhaps someday Lexus will expand its F brand to vehicles beyond the RCF and upcoming is F. Remember, there's no replacement for displacement. Pricing. The way it sits, my tester showed a base sticker price of $47,700 without options. Add the $700 blind spot monitoring package, the $1,735 navigation package, the $500 park assist feature, and the $6,130 F Sport package, plus a $910 destination charge, and the total rises to $57,675. Competition. BMW 5 Series. The BMW 5 Series has long been the stalwart of the category. Its sweet lineup of engines offer buyers the choice of a decent price or outright performance, with some wiggle room in between. Technology is also a BMW strong suit, with BMW's iDrive function being better than in years past. Options under the BMW's hood include everything from a 4-cylinder diesel to a 450 horsepower, twin-turbo V8. The volume engine is the twin-turbo, 3.0-liter inline 6-cylinder making 300 horsepower. Pricing for the BMW 5 Series starts at just over $50,000 and ends up kissing the $70,000 mark for the top trim model and a few options. Audi A6. While the BMW and Lexus are great cars, the Audi takes home the prize of best interior. Long loved for its affinity for great cabins, Audi's A6 is no exception. Fit and finish are top-notch and NVH levels are nearly zero. A Google Maps-powered GPS provides directions and a large center TFT display gives all the vital stats on the car. Under the hood, and in front of the front axle, lies two engine options, the base 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and the 3.0-liter supercharged V6. The 4-cylinder makes a respectable 220 horsepower, but the V6 is the performance engine of choice, making 310 ponies. Pricing for the A6 starts at $42,200 and rises to over $60,000 for the top trim package. Conclusion. The Lexus GS 350F Sport proved to be a do-it-all sedan with the prowess of a nimbler car in the corners and the softness of a cruiser on the highways. The GS is an enjoyable car on the interstate with comfort and serenity, save for tire thump on broken pavement and stubby door armrests. Fuel consumption isn't the best, but that's a moot point when considering the car's as-tested sticker price is closing on $60,000. Comfortable back seats are great for hauling 2 passengers around for extended distances, but 3 would be a crowd for any trip. Overall, the GS is a respectable sedan with tons of features the luxury car buying crowd is after. Sure, it won't keep up with the performance versions of the Germans, but the usual Lexus crowd likely won't care. Love it. Menacing looks from the F-Sport package, good interior comfort, a good
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.